guys, welcome to my channel. It is, woo, bless me. I am blessed for sure. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It is Natiluv Tarot, and I would like you to please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. Anything that we talk about or discuss here is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. So we're going to do our last continuation of Beyoncé. And I just have two main questions that somewhat stuck out to me when it came to Beyoncé that I'm just going to pull on. And then we're going to be done with Miss Knowles' energy. Okay. And yes, I know I said Miss Knowles. I purposely didn't say Miss Carter for a reason. So don't try to come for me, guys. Thank you. Right. So people want to know the energy surrounding her Act 3 tour, I believe. Or, guys, I don't really, like, follow Beyonce like that. So whatever this Act 3 is, I'm just going to pick up the energy of what's coming out. Energy for Act 3 for Beyonce. Act 3. Okay, so as far as Beyonce with her Act 3, I can predict right now that during that time, whenever she's having that tour or whatever that is that she's doing, she's going to be having a lot of relationship issues behind the scenes. They're going to be fighting a lot, her and the Horseman. They will be fighting a lot of back and forth. She's going to be feeling very left out in the cold, very lonely in regards to relationship. It's going to put her in a mental space of where she feels beat down. However, she has to continue working because they have to bring in coins. There's something about losing out on money during this tour too. So I'm not sure if the ticket sales are not going to be as good as like her previous ones, or she may have the ticket sales, but she's losing out on money some way, shape, and form. Now, guys, I don't know how to fully explain this to you because on the back end of business, there are other people and things that have to get paid out for. So I don't know if she's losing money in that aspect, but there's money being lost in some way. Also, I'm picking up some type of toxic behavior that's going to be taking place behind the scenes. It almost gives me more so on a sexual basis. So I'm not sure if that is going to be the reason why her and her partner will be arguing back and forth, like maybe another infidelity behind the scenes, or maybe inappropriate behavior which leads to problems. But with the Act 3, I do pick up she will be making a lot of money, but money will also be lost some way, shape, or form. And this tour is going to take a lot on her mental. She's going to feel mentally bound. She's tired. She wants to rest, guys. She's disappointed. She's discontented with the amount of work that she has to keep putting in, but she can't stop and rest. Guys, I keep telling you this. I'm picking up they are having financial issues. Regular money in your pocket, like actual cash that you withdraw and have in your pocket, is completely different from liquid assets and stuff. And I feel like they have like a lot of loans, they have like a lot of liquid assets, but it's not actual like valuable actual cash in your hand, if you get what I'm saying. And then the way their lifestyle is and all the stuff they have going on, the amount of payout that has to take place, there's something going on with their money. I am predicting that we will find, oh, the blue jay. Oh, I'm sorry. A blue jay just came by my window. I love this. Confirmation spirit. Thank you. So I have a feeling that something is going to be reported about their finances, or it's going to be put out to the general public. But like I said, I don't think it's going to happen right this moment. But again, I'm picking up strong separation. Guys, they argue and go back and forth with each other behind the scenes a lot. And I also pick up the energy of they are not around each other like that. They have their homes and they have their assets and certain things together, but they're not like together, if you get what I'm saying. Like they're so separated. It's like they live in two separate worlds. The only time they really come together is when it's for the business aspect of it, because money has to be made. Their money, their finances are intertwined. Their careers are intertwined into each other. So they're forced to have to really get down and dirty with each other when it comes down to that. But I'm picking up that the tour will be fine, but money will be also, she'll be missing out on money some way, shape, or form. This is not the ticket sales. The ticket sales is fine. It's something behind the scenes. Is she gonna get hit with a lawsuit behind the scenes, Spirit? Okay, they said no, but they're saying that money, a lot of money is going to be being paid out behind the scenes for different stuff, props, services. So it's like you make money, but then you're losing out on money with the amount that you have to keep paying out. So Spirit is saying she may want to get on top of her team when it comes to the numbers with all the money that's being put into the tour and everything, and her acts and all that, and how they can kind of cut corners. Because she is a really good performer. She puts on a hell of a show, and they spend a lot of money on her props and everything that she has going on. So something may need to get cut back to kind of preserve money. Because all of that cuts into her money, like having to pay the dancers, the costumes, the props, the audio, the engineer, like everything costs. Nothing is free. So that is what I'm picking up. So she will have a good tour. Beyonce's money is always pretty good. She'll always be blessed with money, but there's something about Jay-Z's energy that penetrates her energy in a negative way. Guys, this is strictly entertainment purposes. Everything here is alleged. Yeah, so something about the horseman's energy penetrates her energy, and it kind of puts her in the crossfires of the nonsense. So if any money or legal battles and issues that they may have, it's not necessarily because of her. It's more so his energy playing a role and then tainting her energy, unfortunately. See, this is why they say it's really important, choose the man that you want to be with wisely, because their energy can come through and put a reckoning on yours. So goodness. But I do pick up a separation. I do think Act 3 will be good. Let's see, what is her relationship or her standpoint with Chloe and Halle? Chloe and Halle. She's tired of seeing the direction that they're going. She's a little disappointed, is what I'm picking up. Like, her true feelings is disappointment. Yeah, she's starting to come to the realization that the girls could have been much bigger than what they are, but the directions that they're choosing to take, yeah, it's chaos. There's something that she's displeased with behind the scenes, but she's not making it known to the general public. I feel like she has more smoke, though, with Chloe than Halle, though, is what I'm picking up. Yes, she feels like Chloe is very overbearing, is very cocky, is very overly confident, and doesn't really like to take in much mentorship. And that she feels that Chloe has gotten to a point to where I guess she feels like, mama, I made it, so I'm doing the damn thing on my own, so to speak. And that kind of irritates her because she feels like she needs to humble herself. She does favor of Halle more. Yeah, the Chariot card came out. She feels like Halle will more so go places. But Halle has to learn to grow a stronger backbone. And she has to choose the public relationships wisely. There's some type of cycle that's going to end. So I don't know. I don't know why I feel like there may be like a falling out or a quiet separation amongst Beyonce with Chloe and Halle. Yeah, and then healing has to take place. They're all three of them are not in a good space right now. Chloe and Halle is not in a 100% good space with Beyonce. It's not like it's major beef, like, oh, they're back and forth going with each other, but it's more so of like, you know, like that low-key feeling some type of way energy, but each side can pick it up, and that's what is going on, but nobody's really talking about it. And then they're putting on a front to public to save face. Yeah, Beyonce keeps thinking about back in the days when they were younger and she was able to, you know, mold them a little bit better and they listen more. It's like now they're women of coming of age, yeah. And there's like a lot of emotions taking place with them. There's a lot of change of direction. Artistic creativity is different. Like, it's just nothing. I think the problem too is that Beyonce felt like when she was going to do artistry management or dealing with them as their mentors, that she was going to be able to mold them from the ground up, and they follow suit the way like how her and Destiny Child did, right? How they just followed what they were told to do and put in many years of doing that, and then branched off on their own, and then was able to do their own thing. She doesn't feel like they're going through the hierarchy. Like, it's almost like they're skipping steps in between the hierarchy and then like just trying to just do their own thing now. And she doesn't, it's like she doesn't like that. She feels like, I'm in control of this. Yeah, she wants to get rid of them. Like, she wants to like move from them. Yeah, but it's going to take a lot of strength because she is invested, obviously, because she's been around them. She does feel like they look good and they've been doing good. There are times she wants to come towards them and, you know, talk to them and guide them and mentor them. But she be divinely guided not to go to them and to allow them to work on their own creativity and do things. And hopefully one day they'll open up their eyes and see the true clarity. But she also feels like they need to take breaks because there's just certain disappointments and things going on with them that she feels like is not of her caliber. But she does wish the best for them. It's not like she wishes negativity. So guys, with her, with Chloe and Halle, the relationship is like there. They haven't severed ties with each other, but it's not close-knit as we would think it is. And I do feel like at some point the relationship is going to strain more and more and more, and they're going to separate from her, is what I'm picking up. So guys, this is the Beyoncé reading. So to come to conclusions, her Act 3 will be successful as far as ticket sales and people showing up and showing out. However, she will be losing money behind the scenes with whatever is going on that has to be paid out. And then as far as her relationship with Chloe and Halle, it's a mediocre relationship right now. It's like she cares for them to a certain degree and she's but right now the direction that they're both going, she's not 100% fond of. And it's kind of like she's your typical Virgo. Like, once they wipe their hands with stuff and want no parts, they want no parts. And so she kind of wants to separate herself out slowly from that. So I do see a strain in the relationship taking place, like a slow burn happening. And I do sense a bit of conflict of interest. I feel like Beyonce is going to get to a point too where it's kind of like, you're my competition. Like, I don't know if I want to, you know what I'm saying, keep pouring into and feeding you because you're my competition. I'm trying to be on top of my A game for as long as I can be until the good Lord puts me in the dirt. And you girls are up and coming and rising and then flourishing and then trying to do certain things, and it makes it competition for me. That's one. And two, there's something about like Chloe, like the direction, especially that Chloe's going into, it irritates her. She's annoyed by it. She's like, no, girl, no. But Chloe also feels like this is what I want to do. Because Beyonce feels like Halle more so found the lane that she belongs in, but Chloe is like a struggle, if you get what I'm saying. But anywho, guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and come book that personal reading with me. Bye, babies.